Welcome to another episode of the Terri and Frank Show. Recently we've been covering all these really annoying, unproductive personality types in the office. So we've got another one today. We're going to talk about negative Nick and negative Nancy.
Right.
Both these personality types we've run into before, who actually, Terri and I think this sums it up perfectly. This
Yeah.
is them right here. Oh, woe is me. Oh,
Yes.
woe is me. And then we have
Yes.
this other poor guy who just can't get things right. Everything's wrong. It's really terrible.
The world is against them. And
Yes.
it can be female or male. There's no monopoly on one gender or the other.
Oh
Um,
no, these negative
this,
types.
yeah, this person can be
Nothing's
either
ever
one.
good.
Right.
Nothing. Doesn't matter what's happening, right?
Right. It's difficult to give them a compliment. So you try to find something good. You get this person that starts just spewing all the negativity about how their life is coming to an end over the
Yeah.
simplest things. This isn't really life threatening things. This is just, somebody cut them off in the parking lot and they got bent out of shape about it. But you try to find something good to say and something positive, kind of spin the conversation back.
Yeah.
And you point out how they look nice with the new haircut, and they say, oh, the barber took too much off the top, or it took too long, I had to sit and wait and wait and wait, and then they didn't have all the right tools, and then they just started with another negative story. So it's like you can never win. You can never get them to recognize that it was just a nice compliment. Your outfit looks nice. Oh, well, it costs too much. It's just like always something
There's
where
always
you try
something
to
going.
throw in a compliment and they just bring it right back to negativity.
And they fool you in the beginning and you try to pick them up a little bit because you think, oh, this person's down a little. You don't realize
Right,
that's their life, right?
right,
It's like, oh,
right.
hey, Nick, how was vacation? Man, 2 weeks. It must have been great. Oh, God, the weather sucked. The hotel was terrible. Kids
Yes,
drove me nuts,
yes, yes.
right? Nothing
I
good
got
happened.
sunburned, like it
Yeah.
just anything. It just constantly, there's something wrong all the time. There is never a good day where everything is going great. There's
Yeah.
never any of that, joy and just happiness about life and having a good time. It's never that. It's always a problem. Something happened to them and they need that attention. They need everybody to look at them and pity them and feel sorry for them because the world is against them. And so, it's difficult working with those kinds of
Oh,
people.
they don't realize that, positive attracts and negative repels. So they're the ones that say, I don't know, no one ever wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, guess what?
Wonder why.
Wonder why. Yeah,
Yeah.
mood is contagious, and you just don't want them to be the contagion in that
Right.
office or that area, right?
Right. That's exactly it. You hit the nail on the head. People pick up on that vibe in the office. And if that person is just constantly negative, no matter what's happening, it could be their birthday and you say happy birthday and they go into this negative rant about how they're getting old or they didn't get the
Yeah.
thing that they wanted for their birthday or, something else tragic happened to them on the way into work. It's that person
Oh,
is going
yeah.
to be avoided. Eventually, people are just going to start backing away from you if you are negative all the time, if you
That's
just
right.
constantly have a negative confession about everything, there's always some kind of problem. People are just going to back away. They really are going to start to avoid
If
you.
you're negative, if you are negative Nick or negative Nancy, wake up because people don't want to be around you.
Right,
There's no
right.
question.
Yeah. And, sometimes I think it's just about attention seeking. They want people to feel sorry for them.
It's all
But
about attention. Yeah.
it's just really not the best approach to take. Find something if it's just that you're excited to be at work or you're happy to have a job, anything that can get your focus off of all the negativity,
Yeah.
because it is really true. What you put out into the atmosphere is what comes back to you. So if you're constantly putting out negativity, then negativity is looking for you to come back to you because that's
Yeah.
all you see. So once you start to see negative things, you see it in everything. It's everything is negative, but you can actually change the way that you look at things so that even if it's a negative situation, you can find something positive. you can find something good to focus on so that you're not just letting that negativity suck you down and suck you into this black hole. You want to be able to pull yourself out of that situation.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
They really do need to actually work on being a little bit more fun, doing
right.
things that are positive that attract people.
Right. And not taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah,
Sometimes we just get into this place where, everything is you got to be so politically correct and you got to say everything exactly right. And sometimes you just get so just worked up with all of that that you
mhm,
cannot even enjoy yourself. You can't enjoy life. And that's not to say that it's okay to be insensitive. That's not what we're saying at
not at
all.
all. Yeah,
But at some point, we cannot just take ourselves so seriously that every word has to be calculated and measured, and you feel like a politician where you have to just like
yeah,
get your whole speech vetted before you say it,
mhm,
and there are some times when that is appropriate. And I agree with that and I understand that, but you have to be able to be yourself and be able to share moments with people and not have to have every word calculated and measured.
yeah, and I do think everybody can find things to be happy and joyful about. This is where gratefulness comes in.
Right,
The
right,
people always
right.
negative haven't really discovered gratefulness. There's so many things to be grateful for. The fact that they're working and they have a job, the fact they're healthy. There's so many things they could be grateful for, but they choose to focus on the negatives, and
Yeah,
that brings their whole life down, actually.
yeah. It's very true. The kids that we complain about, my kids are getting on my nerves. And then there's a couple that wishes that they had a kid to get on their nerves.
Mhm.
They wish they had just one. You have three, and you're complaining about the three you have. There's
100%.
always somebody that would love to be in your shoes. Somebody is looking at you wishing that they had what you have that you're complaining
Yeah,
about.
and
So,
especially living where living here in the States compared to so many poor people in
absolutely.
the world, they'd be lining up.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's important to have that grateful heart and that sense of gratefulness and being mindful that you really are in a blessed situation. So don't take
Yeah,
it for granted. Don't take it lightly that you have what you have. Even to be able to go on a vacation with your family, that is wonderful. Celebrate that. Don't get so bent out of shape because the hotel room wasn't what you thought it would be, or
yeah,
they left 2 pillows and you wanted 3 pillows, just
yeah.
it's really not that serious.
No, and it really does come down to finding the things to be grateful about, because that makes you happy, you're content,
Yeah,
you have so
yeah,
much. I remember,
and
a woman was giving a talk, she had been in a concentration camp,
mm,
and, she said, she remembered the home they had and, arriving back in the driveway, and, years later, she came out and she was so grateful for everything she had. And she told the audience, "When you get home tonight, just imagine you had nothing and stand in front of your home and, just be so grateful that you've got it."
right, right. It's amazing, just that little bit of perspective change can really make a huge difference. It
It
really
can.
can.
Don't be the negative one.
That's right.
Be a force for the positive.
Right. And if people are walking away from you, they are avoiding you, you might be the negative one that they're avoiding.
That's right. You're the problem.
Yeah, you're the problem. So
100%.
work on that.
Work
Find
on
something
that.
good,
Be positive.
something to think about, something positive to think on.
Yeah. Yep, be grateful for what you've got. Anything else, Tara?
Yeah, I think that's it. You when you're
I think we
dealing with
got it.
those types of people, you want to be firm and not let their negative place bring you into a negative place.
Absolutely. Don't be the one who catches that contagion.
That's right.
Absolutely. Be the positive force that maybe lifts them up somehow.
That's right.
Can happen.
Absolutely.
All right, Tara, another great episode. Hey, what are we gonna do next week? We didn't talk about
Another
it, did we?
great episode. We did not talk about that. We still
Gee,
got the fearful leader. That one might be a good one.
that might be a good one. Let's just do that then.
Okay.
Scaredy
Uh,
cat leader. Let's talk about that.
yeah.
They're horrible.
Yeah,
Absolutely
can't
horrible.
make a decision on their own
Yeah.
to save their life.
Yeah, they focus on just the weirdest things, you know?
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, listen, absolutely great fun being back together on the Terry and Frank show. So next
Yes.
week, fearful leader. See you then.
All
Bye.
right. Bye-bye.